Look at him all young and sassy.
Hey everybody, today we're going to talk a little bit about gear, specifically Tim's top picks of 2020. Start off by giving a little nod to my father. He has commented to me that why the heck are you wearing a hat inside? He is a traditionalist that the older I get, the more I appreciate. So I'm wearing this today, Dad, because I'm using it as one of my top picks. So we'll start with it. On my head, Patagonia. It is just a overpriced wool nylon blend stocking cap, which we call it in the Midwest. But the reason I have it is so I can wear it low in my hammock like this and keep my nose warm. So that's pick number one. These are in no particular order. I have purchased each and every one of these items, and I take that back. One of these I did actually receive free of charge. I'll explain when I get to it. But these are some clothing items and just gear that I decided I can't live without this year. So let's get rolling. Start with number one, my cooking system. I am a cliche. I own a Jetboil. This is the Jetboil Flash edition. It came with the Java press. This was actually a gift from my sister Molly. Thank you, Molly. It has been worth its weight in gold. Even though I got it for free, I would buy this in a heartbeat. Weighs less than a pound, and it is the one-trick pony, and it's super fast at boiling water. So love the Jetboil. Number two, this one is a debatable subject amongst the gear snobs of the world, but first of all, I have officially become, I think, a hammocker. We do ground tent once in a while when we have to in the Badlands when there's no trees, but if I have a choice, I'll be rocking a hammock now. I've officially decided. This year, I didn't know a lot going into it, so I just kind of went for what I was looking for, and I bought an Junglenest hammock, which does get some grief because it's a bigger company. I know they do donate trees, and I'm not here to talk about ethics of companies, but I'm here to tell you that the Junglenest hammock kicked butt for me this year. It's got an integrated bug net. That and the Helio straps take me about 3 minutes to set it up, and it weighs all in at about 1.3 pounds total, I think. So pretty lightweight option for a hammock. 10 foot long and extremely comfortable. I have a review. I may put a link to that on here. I'm not sure, but there is a review on our channel for the Junglenest of setup and what it looks like all set up. Quick note, I did also buy their top quilt and underquilt, which I'm not going to get into detail on, but they are also have turned out to be awesome, and I've taken them 10 degrees below their 30-degree temp rating and stayed warm. It's the Vulcan and Vesta top quilt and underquilt. Next item, my favorite socks. Darn tough. Everybody uses these, and there's a reason for it. I have no idea how many miles I've walked in this very pair, sometimes for a disgusting multiple days, and this pair and one other pair I own have sufficed for every sock need I would have for hiking this summer and fall. Next, I want to give a nod not only to these particular clothing items, but to my favorite feature on both of them. These are North Face pants. You may have seen them in my videos, camo. And my REI shorts. You probably noticed what I'm getting at here. I have decided that at my age, I am perfectly comfortable wearing elastic waistband pants. And that's why I like both these particular pairs, is when I have my backpack, I don't like to have a belt or my pants sagging low on me. It's uncomfortable. Elastic waistband pants, man, they have been the solution to those fixes. So North Face and REI both make options. They're not easy to find, though, old timers. Next item up for bid. The Patagonia. I have to look every time, my apologies. Capilene midweight long sleeve shirt. This thing, I would wear this out on the town if I ever went out on the town. And I also it's my favorite shirt in the entire world. It is so lightweight. It is extremely comfortable. And you got to spend about $55 or $60 to get one of these. But if I owned a short sleeve and a long sleeve version, I legitimately wouldn't need any more shirts in my wardrobe, other than Bohemian Adventurers' patented merchandise. Moving on. The item I got for free this year actually turned out to be kind of a surprise, because when I got it, it was a little hard to set up because I'm not great at knots, so it's nothing to the company's fault. But Rainfly Evolution sent me this 12x12 Rainfly. And this has become my go-to hammock tarp, believe it or not, when I know there's going to be any kind of moisture in the air, because this sucker is huge. It's pretty lightweight. It's not lightweight by tarp standards, but for a big one, it's about 1.5 pounds with all the stakes and everything. And thanks REI Flash Evolution. They sent me this to review, and I really love it. So I use this again as the big version when I know there's going to be weather. Next, my new favorite item. I have not backpacked with this, full disclosure, but I've never had a jacket like this in my life. This is the Mountain Hardwear Ghost Shadow Jacket. You may have heard of the Ghost Whisperer jacket, which is their down version. This is the synthetic version. I scored this on the REI Christmas deal of the day, 50% off. Otherwise, I'd probably never spend the amount of money that this jacket costs. Well, now that I've worn it, maybe I would. But this thing weighs 11 ounces, and I've been wearing it around town and on day hikes and things like that, you know, in the teens and 20s. And I've been super warm with a t-shirt underneath. So this is my new favorite piece of gear, and I've only had it for about 2 weeks, but it made the list. Next one is a pretty common one, but I want to give a shout out because I know if you want to talk about ethics, this company is a good example of it. I know they give a lot of money back to charity. They're kind of a cottage company, and they have changed the world of the Sawyer Squeeze. And I believe they also now make a bag for those of you that have moved on to the Catadine Be-Free filter. This is the Knock Outdoors bag. And the appeal to these things is the Sawyer bags and things. I want to do you justice, Knock, by figuring out how to take this off. But the appeal to these is the wide mouth opening. So super easy to fill up in shallow water, or any type of water for that matter, versus the small like bottle cap opening that the Sawyer Squeeze ones have. So this made the list because this was a game changer for water filtering. Moving on. I know people are impatient, so I'm trying to rock this out in less than 10 minutes. We're at 7. Another new piece of gear, but I've done probably 25, 30 miles in these. I do not like mid-weight shoes most of the time, but I bought some for early spring and late fall for snow. These are waterproof. These are oboes. They're the Bridger Mid waterproof version. These were the most comfortable shoes I've worn hiking this year so far, and I generally wear trail runners or low top hiking boots. So it was a shocker to me to see a mid-weight or a mid-height boot be as comfortable as it is. These things rock. I don't know a lot of the technical specs on it, but comment if you want some more. I'd be happy to do some research and tell you exactly why I love these. But I've had them, you know, ankle deep in water, and I've never had a drop of water enter them. They're truly waterproof, lightweight, and extremely comfortable. Oboes, Bridger Mid. We're getting down to the last but not least types things. This is a special free item that has made my life this summer just coincidentally much easier. Special shout out to Birch Bark. Not a gear item. Obviously, this was free of charge because I found it. Do not pick this off the trees. Find it on the ground. Doesn't matter wet or dry. Birch Bark is the most kick-ass version of fire starter you will ever find. So many trips this summer I've started fire with Birch Bark. This is just something that I thought was worth mentioning because it's really made a big difference in starting fires. And that finally, folks, brings me to my last piece of gear, which I did save for last intentionally because it was the most shocking piece of gear, and I think it's a really highly underrated piece of gear. I had a big backpack when I started backpacking. I didn't know anything, so I bought a huge backpack from REI. But then I just saw this literally came up for $80. It was half price on REI. It's an REI brand backpack, the REI Flash 45. Whitney and I both have these. I rarely see people rocking them. I did a review on it. It doesn't get a ton of views. Not that I'm insulted by that, but it's just kind of an indicator to me that it's underrated. This thing weighs 2.2 pounds. It is the medium men's version. It has what I love best about backpacks, which is a huge mesh front pocket. And then 2 awesome side-by-side deep full 1 liter water bottle pockets, which are like the 2 key features for me. Also has a really lightweight and easy to adjust brain with a nice big pocket that I put my electronics and things in usually. And man, it's been through hell, and I don't have a scratch on it. haven't cleaned it or done anything special with it other than throw it in the closet when I get home after a trip. It's darn near, it's bordering on the ultralight weight. I know that ultralight's probably under 2 pounds, but 2.2 pounds for this. And durability and features are underrated. So it's the REI Flash 45 backpack. Again, I got this for $79.99, which was an extraordinarily good steal. But even at $160 or whatever it is, I think it's still a great deal for, I would say, entry-level price. And I've thought about buying like a Dyneema pack or one of those, but I just haven't pulled the trigger because there's nothing wrong with this thing. So REI Flash 45. That, folks, wraps up the Tim's Top Picks of 2020 video. Not too many frills this time. Jeff was unavailable. He is really deep into a Call of Duty tournament, so he wasn't able to join us tonight. Emma joined us just out of solidarity, moral support. She agreed. We made an agreement ahead of time that she wasn't going to say anything. She's just going to sit here and make the video more entertaining by her presence. So thanks for watching as always, everybody. We'll probably have another video coming out soon before Christmas. Quick mention, we're 2 subs away from our next giveaway. So at 300 subs, we'll be doing an art giveaway, so keep your eyes peeled for that. We'll give some sort of notification of that. And please